Alright, so you've probably already realized this, but for loops are one of the most powerful things in C++ because they let you do so many cool things with strings. In today's video, we are going to be talking about more string manipulation techniques. So let's just get started. So let's say I have a string S, which has A, B, C, D, E, F, G, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, X, Y, Z. So we basically have a string containing every single letter of the alphabet. So, yeah. So, in order to loop through a string's characters, we need a for loop, which a for loop is probably the most useful in this case. So if I do for int I equals 0, let's say I want to get the first, let's say we want to get the first 10. So if we want to get the first 10, we do I is greater than 10, I is less than 10, and with I plus plus. Alright. And now we can just do cout string S, I, and L. So this program is basically doing is, we're starting at 0, as we do in most for loops. We're going all the way up to 10. And then the output, which will output every single time, it'll iterate through the loop. It'll take the ith character in the string and output it until we reach the 10th. Until we reach the 10th place, the position. So that's what this program is going to do. So if we run the program, it's going to be all the way to J, which is the 10th. And let's say I wanted the entire alphabet, I could just do I less than 26. And then if I run this program, it'll do all the way A to Z, the alphabet. There you have it. And we can also do this. We do this. This will do something similar, but it'll just be on one line. So it's basically like just doing cout S, but that's not the point of the for loop. The point of the for loop is to loop through every character in the string and to output. So this is useful when you want like the ith character in a string, something like that. And I can also do over here, I can do, let's make this 11. I can do like I plus 1. Now if I do I plus 1, and if I run this program, it'll start at B. So you've probably seen for loops. I've done C++ tutorials before. We start at 0, and we go all the way to some number, right? You've probably seen for loops looking like, if someone says for int, I don't know, int n equals 0 is less than 10, n plus plus, and cout and L. If you've seen something like this, I'm just going to copy that for a moment, but if we run this program over here, what happens is we go from 0, we start at 0, we're going to go all the way to less than 10. And if we do n plus 1, what happens is n starts at 0, but then if we do this output of plus 1, it goes to the next number. And basically that's what's happening in the for loop over here. So if I run this program, and we already ran the program, so I'm just going to run it again so you can see it starts at B, because the one next from A in the string is B. And I can do this. Let's say I want I plus 26. I'm going to do I plus 25. If I do I plus 25, that's going to give me Z, because the last thing in the last element in the string is Z. And I plus 24, well, you might think it'll give you Y, but remember, it's a loop, and the loop doesn't stop at Y. So it'll keep continuing over to Z. So, and to get the first one, you already know. So that's basically how you loop through a string's characters. Hopefully this video was helpful, and yeah.